Hello, Jim. I'm currently trying to figure out if LiveBot is working. Welcome in. I, oh, I, oh, there's a, here, let me just, there we go. What button is it? There we go. To be honest, I don't even know if it's working. It's pretty unfortunate. Anyways, welcome in. If it didn't send out the ping, that's annoying. Oh, anyways, that should work. There's a ping for anyone who should decide that they want to check out the stream for today. Welcome in, lads. We're going to be continuing Pathologic 2. Um, because I want to play Pathologic 2. It's going to be a great time, and everyone's going to enjoy it. Uh, Scream no more. How's your day going, Jim? It's not always wise to go to bed at dusk. Some events only happen at night. Probably like the stuff I missed on the first day. No one cares. Thank you. There's both lad. So we're not too well. Sorry to hear that. And the code you've been working on for 3 hours is wrong. What was the code about? So we're gonna just sleep until like 9. Nothing in there. I wonder if I can find the cat or if that's just like a sound effect. Back to baby. So we're headed over there to go to the funeral. I hope I didn't miss it. My name is not Nuckbad. It is Nuckrad with an R. Getting a user input integer, checking to see if it's greater than 0, then finding the sum of that zero number. So is that the thing you were working on yesterday, that you showed me? Also, hello, Slothman. Welcome in. Sippy, sippy. Gosh. Nope, don't want that. I can talk to this guy. What do you do? What do you do? Have you been to the governor? About the patrols, I mean. The pay is good, but too good, actually. Suspicious. What's going on with that? What patrol? All strong men who aren't cowards should report to the town hall. It went. They might even announce an emergency situation. I wonder why. A revolt at the factory, maybe? It's not working. Hear the silence? I coded something that did the same thing, but instead, it found the sum of the numbers between the inputted number to be 50 without the check, without the ability to user input anything. So pretty much not the same thing. Yeah, it was the same. Okay, okay. Guess they haven't caught the murderer yet. Perhaps they need people for a raid. Looks like that's where I'm gonna head today after this. Hi there. My wife was killed yesterday. How can I look our children in the eyes now? I've lost the right to be called their father. Why? I promised her we'd share every joy, every woe. I promised to protect her. What use is that now? What use are words without action? What could you have done? I could have been assertive. Think faster when it went down. I could have acted quickly, efficiently, but instead of staying in my head, if only. What's done is done. Live on, pal, for the children. Yeah, so in the last stream I forgot that I could do this. So you'll probably see me doing that a lot, where I like press control and I see I see into the matrix and I can do all that. See you tonight at Saba's place? It's dangerous, yes. This Ganpa du Ganpa Gu Zolms, a place you must not bring outsiders. Everyone's looking for a Shabnak Adir. Adig? It's good they forgot Saba. God. I'm an outsider. Why are you telling me this? Your kin, Katanga. Saba talked about you a lot these days. We waited for you, Yargachin. Yargachin. That's not right. In that case, you can wait some. Got it. Got it. People are. I'm getting into the people's hearts. We're making it. We're making it, guys. We've done it. The people. Oh, that's a wall. The people. They love me now. So, by the way, if you weren't there for it last time, we bought a bowl with $300 that I found, or that I sold things for. I sent my little rats to get groceries this morning, and they still haven't come back. I wonder if they think food will miraculously by itself. Are you out? Are you out of food? Have you been living under a rock, darling? Prices are soaring. Salt costs twice as much as it did yesterday. And where's the grain? I haven't seen wheat in a week. Really, what could happen next? There's still no train. People are worried. What if it never comes? We'll all starve. Why don't you get groceries yourself, more reliable than children? How can I be in all places at once? I have to send the kids. They're probably at that station of theirs. Thank the heavens they're not in the tower, at least. I just don't have the heart to whip them. What's the tower? I think that's it. I didn't actually read it. It's a place they hang out, waiting on trains. Better than that damned tower. No, it's what's the whatever. Uh, why don't you go there and fetch them? I don't want to meddle. No, it's all right. At least they're in town, staying close. My neighbor hasn't seen her children in I don't know how long. That damned tower took them all. Thanks for reminding me about the prices. Sippy sip. Here, so we learned evenings kids gather at the station, Saba's place. This is going to be a quest, I'd assume. And that's going to be a quest. That's where I'm headed now. So this is the graveyard. Step has 1,000 eyes. Can I pick you? You look like... Cool. You're always welcome at the cemetery. Oh, it's Clara.
The sweet tabby I chose had no fur and no nose. On 8 paws he would linger, on his tail was a stinger.
You know why the Earth won't take him? Who? Your father. Earth expels him like a foreign body. See that girl, Grace, the caretaker? She's getting desperate. I think she'd take his place in the grave if she could. Do you even understand what you're rambling about, you awful... No. What? This girl's the caretaker? Uh-huh. I see. You were talking about my father? Some people are weavers. They make connections. Others are cutters. They rip things apart. Your father? He was a cutter. You Baraks are permitted to, aren't you? You're important among the locals. Privileged. As a faithful surgeon, he would cut apart a living, breathing town, or even tear it to shreds with his hands alone. A violent man. How do you know? You've only been here for a few days. But I do, because I know people and I know how to listen to them. I know how to connect. But your father was a cutter. He demolished the whole mycelium. Mycelium? What does this have to do with anything? A human mycelium. The mycelium of the town. He believed it was all intergrown wrong. That's just like you surgeons. If a fracture fuses wrong, you just break it again and sever the tissue too. Who does that? I'd do it all differently. So you're no surgeon then? I'm not. I don't work with bones and meat. My expertise has to do with more delicate things. Souls, feelings. You wouldn't understand. Right, how would I?
The gravediggers have scattered. Or have they?
A sad pup there was laying, and a kitten dismaying. Just a couple of pitiless creatures. I don't remember the rest. Do you? Yeah, you're singing it wrong. It's a couple of pitiful creatures, not pitiless. I'm singing it right. Who are you, kid? I'm the caretaker. Now, anyway. Why are you giving me that look? My father was. He died 3 years ago. Are you a little too young for this job? I'm young, yes, but no one else can speak with the dead, can they? Pardon me, Barak, kid. I came to give my father a proper burial. It's so cruel that people can't rest in peace, even after death. Whose sins are we punished for? Why does the soil push out old Barak? What? They tried to bury him twice yesterday, but the earth won't take him. Pushes the body upwards. That just means he's got some obligation. That just means he's got something left undone in the world. Owes a debt. He was a man of obligation. What debt? I don't know. It's just he carried too heavy a burden. He failed to do something important because his life was cut short. Your people say that if the ground doesn't take him, they'll burn him as the old rite demands. But it's horrible. Cremation isn't a crime if things are the way you say. At least no, no, no. We don't want to burn him. He's a holy man. Obama did carry a head. Thank you, Slothman. But my father was actually Artemy. No way, I'm Artemy. My father was Isidore. We're going over. We're going over to these guys. This is a worm. Kindred one. Emshin, brave man, strong is his spirit. How fares your kine, Emshin? Bite, Karan, for he has come to pay last respects to his father. We have, too. How fares your kine, Katanga? Bite, Karan. Oop, she is at the... Oh my god. Oop, she is at the threshold. The loss is great. I need to speak, to say the words correct. Observe the right. I've come to pay last respects to my father. Why do I see this sight? Kodo kara, Baraki Seeger, oh my god. Baraki Seeger carried a great burden, owed a great debt. I don't like this guy, but that just might be because I'm specious. You're a terrible mod. Who, who is to take his duty upon himself? I'm here to inspect his wounds, buddy. You've gone wrong, Imshin. You stumble wrong. Bikara. You knew not what you came for, so you welcome the wrong guest. Say now, do you accept his duty as your own? Before the eyes of the kin and the... You're a great mod, yeah. Before the eyes of the kin and the earth, this is what I have to say. I, his son, accept his duty as my own. The sky is my witness. Cool. A bow for you, Emshin. The first blood yours. Bikara. Emshin is a man, a brave man. Here stands Sabah. Sabah Upste. Uspte? Ups. Uspte. You've accepted his duty. Now come into the inheritance. Sabah will show you the way. Bayati Kain. Thank you. Oh. 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 Hi, Aspity.
I see you in plain might.
This is just a song. Okay. You're... Oh my god. You're a brave man, Emshin. A true son to your father. I rejoice as I watch you. The Katangi, the kin, shed tears of pride and delight as they watch you. Thank you, Kite. Kite means sister elder. Is that what you mean? Call me? By Allah, thank you. You still remember something of your people's ways? Yes. We shall bear your burden together, Emshin. Your father helped me. I helped him. I shall help you too. And you? I see him. I always act first and think later. Akin, I've got the scars to prove it. Father was a wise man, but he wasted not his time on doubting. He acted instead of brooding. That's why his works were great, and many. He who lives cautiously, pacing circles in his own head, spares himself, but wastes those he loves, and those who love him. Very well, consider me comforted. Follow me, Emshin. You are now to come into your legacy. Okay.
Words without deeds fill a garden with naught but weeds.
I'm sorry about Isidore. But we have not the time to grieve. Here's what matters. You are now to take your father's legacy. Take it. Mind. Not come into it. Pardon me. What? Here. I'm giving you his Udar, his warm vessel. He gave it to me on the eve of his last holiday. He must have presaged the evil that would befall him. You're right. He must have. That's why he summoned me into this town. I'm giving you his Udkar. It's yours now. As are the things inside. Now, the money. It's a light purse, isn't it? Your father didn't care much for money. Okay, you said I would take my legacy, but not come into it. What did you mean by that? To take someone's obligations, word is not enough. To come into a legacy, taking the things is not enough. Your father's bequeathal is more than merely material. Yes, I gathered as much, but what do I need to do? There is now emptiness where he once was. Who is to fill it? Who will heal the sick, tell truths from lies? Who will? Kara. Who will plumb the depths? Only a Menku can cut a body. Only a Menku can pierce the unknown. Who will draw the lines? All this Menku talk is a relic of a bygone age. Father was fond of it, yes, but the kin are extinct. You're wrong. Look at the items I'm giving you. Open the Udkar and touch those items. Games. Okay, so we got a list. Touch. Sticky, Capella, Murky, Nutkin, Khan, Grace, Taya Tai Cheek. Unfamiliar step sigil. That's pretty cool. Sweevery. Herbs, herbs are the words of the earth. She grants them to us by splitting herself open, and so, an herb given to the human body can tell us what ails it. Sweevery is plain, but resilient. Bloodwire. Okay, yeah. Each blade of twire is unique. Herbalists tell them apart by their voices. Black twire. Each blade of twire, yeah. Oh, okay, there.
Mendemchen.
Oop.
Nerich Mendech.
Yep, okay.
Medegeg Surla.
Done? Do any of these items seem familiar? What are they? Sweetery, various kinds of twire, herbs. Why would he leave me herbs? He used to make herbal medicine, tinctures to cure any malady. He was a Menku, a knower of connections. He saw which things sing in unison when they joined. That's what the lines are. Even if you say you know, sorry, God. Even if you say you need not this knowledge, Emshin. And what about this list of names? Closer, let my tired eyes read it. The names of local children. Khan is what they call the cane boy. Capella is the daughter of the master. May he choke on his name. But I know not why Isidore listed them. Perhaps my father looked after them. He did pay much attention to these children. Spent most of his final days with them. They followed him like calves that trailed after a cow, or oxen pulled by a yoke. His last days, you say. Wait, that's a lead I can follow. You think one of them has something to do with his death? Doubtful. They're still just children. Here, 1 second. I picked up my mic and moved it slightly closer. Professional streamer. Then again, children hold so much power in this town that wouldn't surprise me. But they loved him. They did. No, I believe it not. I can see something else on this list. An eighth item. Some sort of sigil. Does it also refer to a child? This is a brand for marking bulls, but brands of the kin often have specific meanings. Bikara. This meaning Udurg. Tough to parse. It means something like a big body or a special body, a body that contains a lot. But I'm not sure. It may just be a sigil. Who could interpret this for me? I am your father not, Colbone. I can instruct you not. You are to learn on your own. Speak to people. Most of all, speak to those who knew your father well. This is how you may come into your legacy. What do you mean? In this place, you must come into your legacy through action, not mere words, by showing you understand the contents of the vessel. Follow your father's trails, learn who he was, find yourself a fate like a good wife, Emshin, your wife. Sounds good, but thank you. How do I leave Aspidy's house? I don't remember where the door is because I haven't been in here before. There we go. So, okay. So we're going to go and talk to some of the people. We're gonna talk to some of the people that were on the list. And I believe I know where most of them are. Oh, here, have this item. This is for you. What's this? a sign of trust. As we share things with each other, so do we share our feelings, warmth, kindness. We see now that you're a good person. The town trusts you. Do you want to become its part? Well, yes, I guess. Do you like the item I've given you? Will you find use for it? I don't really know what you need. I chose randomly. We don't know you very well yet. What do you want in exchange? It doesn't matter. All that matters is that there was an exchange. You can give me something of yours and receive something of mine. All items are charged with bits of your warmth and life. Give me whatever you want. To others, give what they want. They won't ask a lot. So if you don't trust this man, he's a bad person. Evergreen is making you big. That's not true. So if you share generously and give more than is asked, the town will remember that. It's just a token, after all, a tradition. Others? Yes. Go ahead and barter with other people. I've done this. I've done this before. Uh, Not anyone in particular, just different. Women, men, teenagers, and little kids. You'll see what happens. And what happens? You'll get to know us better. We'll get to know you better. Our town is like a family. You've returned. Now, please help us remember, accept. Please help us remember, accept, and maybe even love you. I'm saying it on behalf of everyone. By Allah Basagan, please relay my gratitude to them. I don't want any of that. Evergreen and I could be such good friends. Hi there.
They claim it's healthy.
What have
The
you
taste is unbearable.
what have you got in your pockets? Tools, forget it. Here's what I want to know. What business did you have with my father, old Barack? Well, we actually went to his place often. He used to teach us things. Why do you ask? So you used to go to his place together? All of you? Everyone on the list here? Sometimes we'd all go together. Sometimes in twos or threes, sometimes alone. A lot of things happen. Why are you asking? It's not like we bothered him. He invited us. What did he want from you? You know what? Ask Capella. She's the oldest of us all, and the best explainer. She's a good person, too. Capella, who's that? Fat Vlad's daughter. But she's not like him at all. She even lives in a separate wing of his house. Good. She's like a big sister to us all. She put together a union. Union? What's that? Don't worry about it. Just a union. Of people under 15. Anyway, ask her. She might be mad if I say too much. You... Who are you talking about? Who? What character are you... Okay.
It's cold here.
Oh, okay, okay, Slothman. Some things aren't bound to happen. That's true. Like, Slothman.
Grave.
Barack O... I hate you. So we're gonna go over here and get a little sippy in. We're gonna stop by and get a little sippy at the water fountain, little drinky drink, little. I'm sorry, my bad. That was uncalled for. A little sippy at the water fountain, little. I actually have a water bottle with me. Let's see if I can. That was some good water. Can you? No, I can't poison. No, I can't poison the water supply. My wife was killed. Okay. Why? What could you have done? Live on for the children. Okay, so I only did that since I didn't read it because I've already done that dialogue before, so I didn't see it worth it. I don't believe stock truly takes me for patricide. You can't be that stupid. Okay, we're gonna go talk to what's his name? Uh, stupid bachelor Daniil Dankovsky. There's a reason he's the bachelor actually. It's because no one likes him.
Chain of rock to your
No, wait,
ankle.
that's Ruben. My
I
bad.
wish to see the bottom.
My bad. Cough. Um, why did you come? Finally thought of some good excuses? You think I need to justify myself to you? Yesterday, I was told you killed your father. You immediately believed it. It's not far from the truth, Barack. I'm 2 seconds. No, no, no. You knew all this time I'm not a murderer? You just meant it as, what, some metaphor? I called you a friend. You betrayed him. You left when he needed you most. He cried out for your help, but you didn't care. He was in peril, and you were too busy elsewhere. He believed, truly believed, that your arrival would put an end to his troubles. And as always, he was right. It's not true. Lara said I'm stupid, that I've lost my marbles, but I haven't. Your father always taught us to take stock of the situation, Brock. Overall, you're unneeded here. Don't bother with your father's inheritance. He has better heirs. I was right, you are stupid. Shut up. Your father's inheritance is his work, Barack. That's his legacy. You're completely unworthy of it. His work is not yours. His knowledge is not yours. You abandoned both. He sent me away, jackass. He wanted me to study elsewhere. Go elsewhere, then. Learn whatever it is you'll learn there. Here, you have no place. And if the king tells you to let go of his burden, listen. Perhaps even that scum can be right sometimes. You're out of your depth here. Or stock, you know? I don't even want to hit you anymore.
If you tarry, you'll die unshriven.
Hi, Laura. So here we are again. I managed to calm down Stock. He was wrong about you. Or, he was not entirely right, at least. It's still right, huh? Were you were you already offered your father's inheritance, Cub? Refuse it. I beg you, do not follow his path. Why would I refuse? I don't know if I can properly explain this. There's no happiness down this path. Not for yourself or others. Your father's path was cruel, Cub. My father, cruel. He was a kind man, but his deeds were ruthless. Surgeon can't avoid spilling blood. All in all, this is a quiet town, not perfect, but there's a place for everyone. We're all connected through bonds of love, of friendship, of patience. Life flows through those bonds, the town's veins, and to cut them would cause harm. Your father, don't be mad. He dreamed of remaking it all. And what exactly did he want to change? Everything. Our town felt so wrong to him. He used to say that broken bones set badly will cripple a man, leaving him unable to function as others do. To Isidore, our town was a vile malunion. Perhaps he thought that for a reason. He was a healer, sure. He knew life as no one else could. The king revered him, but even that did us more harm than good in the end. What do you mean? 5 years ago, there was an outbreak in the crude sprawl. It spread like wildfire. Dozens and dozens dead. People sent for Isidore. When he arrived, he ordered the whole quarter to be quarantined. No one could leave, not even the healthy people trapped inside. I'd make the same call. The townsfolk obeyed his order without question. They barricaded the whole neighborhood. In the end, there were almost no survivors. But the town lived on. I suppose this is true, but Cub, do not take his inheritance. Isidore's inheritance is his power, his authority, his duties. If you become another Isidore, you will never rest. You will never know peace. There's no rest for the wicked. Where are you? Where we gotta go? Okay. Capella, maybe? See what's going on with her. I might actually need to go back to Aspity, so I'll go and do that first. Just because apparently I maybe I didn't actually grab the things from her. Maybe I had to talk to her again. No one cares about me in the crude sprawl. When I was titling the stream, I actually forgot that today was Good Friday. Um, so titling it "It's a Great Friday" for Pathologic 2 was just completely unintentional, and also would have made more sense if it was me saying "It's a Good Friday" for Pathologic 2, but I didn't call it that. So you know, we do these things. Hi, Aspity.
Roots and blood. That is what fills our veins.
Fo-
Roots and blood.
Follow his trails, Imshin. What is Good Friday? It's a Christian thing. I know that. I forgot what it means. I'm not religious. Follow his trail, Assumption, then you will know what kind of man he was, and what kind of man you are to become. Do you know what kind of man? Let me start with, what can you tell me about him? Your father was a Menku. He was well respected for it. A Menku? He knew the lines. Lines, that's just a philosophy, like the Tao, or phenomenology. What's a Tao? Never mind, what are the lines in your interpretation? Lines represent the path between things, the links that connect them, the laws that govern our lives, my bad. Between evil sky and kind earth is a line. The veins of our lifeblood are lines. The line carries the inevitable retribution for evil deeds. Family ties, the way children reflect their parents. Those are lines too. Father used to say that lines referred to anatomy. That as well. He knew how a body is composed because he knew the lines. He knew how a kidney, sorry, links to an herb, so he could brew a curative tea from it. He knew how one herb linked to another. He knew how to draw a knife to cut a body but bring no harm. Yes, indeed, he did know all of that. Now hear me well, Emshin, for my next words are crucial. The first couple of days will be the hardest for you. You will find yourself surrounded by lines innumerable. Some you must tear apart, others follow, others still cut yourself. Only thus will you reach the end, and I feel that end is nigh. Hence me saying that you will only come into your legacy if you follow his trail. Do what he used to. All you Baraks are alive. Or, my bad, alike, men of action. I have told you all I know, Emshin. Be on your way now. Farewell, Sabah, and thank you. By Allah. May your kind fatten. Thank you. I'm saving my game again. Okay. We're gonna get a little chompy. Yum. 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 Okay, so that clears up some room for my inventory. What time is it? It is 12:57, 47. And I have to... Ruben is an idiot. I like that. I like that this game just outright says things like that. The Sloth Man, how's your day? I need to talk to Khan at the tower, though the town is all abuzz now. Makes me kinda reluctant to leave. What tower? You blind big fella? Just look over there, the tower across the river, our polyhedron, the only place where life is real. Khan, I know that name. He's in the tower? I know where Khan is. I'm running on 4 hours of sleep, and I gotta stay up till like 4. So pretty good. Why? What silly situation caused this? What silly circumstances made this happen? I I need to go across the river. This goes all the way down. What happens? Oh, nothing. Welcome to the machine. Ganming. Sloth, you. Why would you stay up late gaming? Okay, so this guy still has a gun, I think. He still has a gun. And I'm still not going to get the $3,000 to buy said gun because I don't want to buy a gun. We're going the pacifist route, and by that I mean we are still killing people. Chisel. There's a lock on that one. I can't squeeze through there. Children. I'm not crying. I'm not. I'm just upset. Upset because they're always picking on me. All the time. Who's picking on you, dear? Everyone. How are they picking on you? They say I'm ugly. I know I am, but why do they need to keep saying it all the time? Nonsense. You're very pretty. What's wrong with her? You didn't do anything, I swear. We just saw her crying and asked what happened. But she just bawled even more. Eh, girls. Just don't tell her that she's, well, not pretty, okay? But she is, okay? Pretty even if someone washed her up. Exactly. No. So hush, you don't need to say every thought out loud. Vol is kinda bad. What do you mean? Sloth, I need to know exactly what you mean by that. Oh, she's a bad person. Okay. What did she do? She's She's a child. What did she do? Okay, so here's Big Vlad's. Where is this? I need your daughter. Can't talk to him. Can't talk to him. Okay, maybe Capella. Yeah, she's in here. Hi, Capella. Wow, wow, right in the stairs. Going all the way up, and
I think you found us.
you are Artemy Barak. Greetings. Greetings to you too. Are you Olgimski's daughter? Yes, my name is Victoria, but friends call me Capella. Oh, are we friends? Yes, we did it. Really? How did you figure it out so fast? I can see. I haven't yet mastered the art, but I do see things sometimes. It's a gift I inherited from my dear mother. You talking about clairvoyance or what? I mean, it's hard to explain. Sometimes I know what a person will say before they say it, or I imagine a situation, and the next day it unfolds exactly how it was in my head. Sometimes I even know past events I wasn't present for, like which, uh, like which drawer my father put papers into years ago. A powerful gift, if you're telling the truth. Not that powerful. Not with me. Not like my mother. She could see at will, although even with her it could be fickle. I only see rarely, and I don't control it all. I see. Your undue, your undue sarcasm has been noted. It's not so rare a gift in this town. There were once several women who could see. Mother, Nina Kaina, Katerina Sabarova, perhaps. Outsiders arrive with such skepticism, but are always soon astonished. Astonish me, then. You likely aren't afraid of blood, right? Of course not, I'm a surgeon. Do you know what I see? Under your feet, the hard soil acts as though spring melt, each step forming an imprint filled with red. You leave pools of clotted blood in your wake, Artemy Barak. I thought this must be about murders, but you're no murderer. What does it all mean? You're asking me, I have no idea.
One day, I will grow real wings. Heavy, lifting wings.
Nah. Did something happen? You look worried. I wanted to ask you something. Go ahead. You wrote this note. Here, have a look. Why are the names listed here together? Yours is on here too. I don't know, but I have a suspicion. Were you his patients? Well, no. About a year ago, your father began to seek our company. We all met together, sometimes, or in twos or threes. It happened naturally. He taught us, I suppose, but not anything special. I think it was more about passing down something of great importance. I can't make heads or tails of what you're saying. You're an outsider. It's difficult to explain. We kids have our own town within the town, a separate one. We govern it on our own. Don't give me that patronizing look. It's not some game. You you wouldn't understand anyway. Go on, please. I'll do my best. Your father was shrewd. He could see beneath crude earth, petty lines and hard truths, Khan used to say. Khan didn't like him much, but even he got out of the polyhedron to talk to him. He believed we were the ones who would remake this town, rebuild and conduct it. In the future. Remake? You mean destroying this town? I don't know. Perhaps it doesn't need to be so drastic, although the more I think about it, the more disturbing it sounds. Perhaps there's a catastrophe upon us. Rumor has it the war moves eastward, and it won't end. Perhaps something's gonna happen. God forbid, of course. Do you believe in God? No, I don't. What about you? Neither do I. That's what he was preparing us for, changing the town. I can see it now. He taught us, he taught each of us something important. Perhaps he gave a piece of himself to us. Yes, that must be what he did. Well, guess I'll keep an eye on you all. Nope, that's behind the door. So, next is I'll probably go to Sabarov, then head over to Khan. Are these just traders? Hey, Uncle, take a hole for us, will you? What for? We need it. I don't think you do. Please, Uncle, we only need a shallow one. A couple of shovel swings, nothing more. You bearing a cat? Yeah, I mean, no, not a cat. Then whom? Just the eighth. The eighth what? Well, the previous seven are already pushing the daisies. Nothing bad happened when we buried them, because the holes were shallow. I guess shallow ones are allowed. Alright, I'll dig you a hole. I... No clue what that was. Children might be evil. Is it? Why?
The sweet
Why
tabby
you?
chose had no
Clara,
fur
you're
and no
Clara.
nose. On 8 paws he would linger, on his tail was a stinger.
Are you sad? What do you care? I just wanted you to know. I sympathize. I've never had parents. I've never had anyone. So I know how terribly awful it must feel right now. If you never had parents, then what do you want from me? I'm sorry I said mean things to you. That's why you think I'm evil, isn't it? But it was the truth. It's fine, I don't hold a grudge. I just wanted you to know that the girl from the cemetery, Grace, is talking to your father right this moment. And I think it strains her a great deal. You messing with me again? Sound. They're speaking, and I think it's killing her. Could you tell her to stop, please? I think she might listen to you. I feel sorry for her. Do you understand? Right this moment, you say? Right this moment. And he's responding, Why won't you believe? Why won't you believe I'm a good person, Barack? Open your eyes. Speak the truth. Remember, I'm always speaking the truth. Fine, I'll take a look. So, I think that this means I don't have very long to do that. Um, so I could go over. It's so far away, and I'm okay. I'm gonna head back over there then. Because if it's right this moment, she is on my list of people I need to save. And if it's hurting her, then you gotta go and fix that. That lockpick is really good. 12 whole points. We're gonna go over here and get a little sippy. How are my stats? Things. Exhaustion's still low. Hunger's still low. Looks like I'm doing alright. Who are you?
Buds bear flowers.
Murky.
Clock bear hours. Bones bear nothing. They're just bones.
Why did you come here? I don't need you. Nobody here needs you. We're not friends with her anymore. Anyway. Not friends with whom? Grace. Why? She's killing herself. Grace is. She doesn't care. Killing herself? She talks to the dead for real. Touches them with her head. But it kills the living. I'm telling her that's not how it's done. But she won't listen. Hi, Aaron. Welcome in. And how is it done? Like there's another way. There is another way. I can show you. Come on. Just walk with smaller steps. Wait a second, I want to check in Grace first. Where is she? Grace? Bestie? Is she in the Grace house? Oh. Hi, Grace.
They claim it's healthy, but the taste is unbearable.
Why did you come? You aren't allowed to be here now. Is it true you spoke to my father today? No, I didn't. Grace, that's what they call you, right? Look at me. Alright, fine, it's true. The dead need to be spoken with, otherwise they're in too much pain. Do they answer? Sometimes. When they do, I feel pain too. A girl told me it kills you slowly. Is that true? Clara, right? But she praised me, said I'm doing the right thing by consoling the dead. She's a very kind girl, though there are those who hate her for some reason. Can you help me talk to my father? I don't know. I'd need to ask him. I've never done that before. What did he tell you today? He said that it hurts. He never expected it, that it was strange, as if a friend had killed him. He's very sad he didn't get to see you. But he also said nothing would have changed even if you had gotten here on time. Something would have changed. He'd still be alive. I need rest. Can you come back later, Nat, please? I don't feel so well right now. Of course. Goodbye. I... Hey, hey, buddy, Hey, buddy. Don't die. I need you alive. You're one of the characters I need alive. Hi,
I'm
Murky.
feeling
Show
better.
me how to talk to the dead.
It's breathing
Let's
less
go.
already.
Go slow. I've got short. I'll carry you on my back. Hop on. Oh,
Your
here.
stuffing is coming out.
My what? Here. Here? Ah, yes. Here. All right. Show. All right. Then go ahead. Show me. Listen to the sweevery grow. Sweevery. We need sweevery and twire. A blade of each kind. It's pretty. It is, but I'm not sure what you want me to do. Now you go pick grass. Which plants? I just told you. Sweevery and all three kinds of twire. Pretty blades. Don't you know which grass is magic? All right. Let's get them. Let's get this. Let's get it going. Let's go. Let's get it going. Let's 1, 2. No. I love plants. I'm a big farmer. I I'm having a great time. Show me the plants. Oh, 3. I'm doing a good job of finding these. I'm sure I might get to the point eventually where I just like I see them and I know, but I'm far from that. Big kid. Okay. So we're still picking them. Let's see. We've got Sweevery, Twire, Twire. We've got Sweevery, Twire, and Twire. I believe there's another kind of Twire. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the Twire? It does not help that all of the other grass textures are also there, and there's so many of them. This is hit Pathologic 2 gameplay. Now I only need the brown stem of Twire. Okay, the brown stem. Cemetery. I don't want to be in the cemetery. I want to be in the steppe. Oh, what? Where? Got it. God, that took so long.
The good person. Despite all the stuff, the good person.
Yes, these are the right blades. Magic enough. How can you tell which herbs are magic? The ones that grow from a person in the ground. I mean, like mom and dad. You wanted to talk to your dad, right? I still do. Go ahead then, talk to him. Now I thought you said you wanted to teach me. But what am I supposed to teach? You just need to want it really hard. Close your eyes tight, too. It'll happen. So it's all just daydreaming? I did not lie. I did not. I don't need you. Nuh-uh. At all. What cares if you need me? What is there about you to love? I don't want to. Nuh-uh. I'm not imposing myself on you. I'm poor the poor orphan boy. I'll talk to the dead one. Touch, touch. Okay, so next we're going to step one, giving bizarre items. Next we're going to go into town and we're going to talk to Governor Sab. We're going to go into town and God, which one's farther away? Okay, so I'm actually gonna take a boat over to tower just so I can get there a little faster. Then I will probably run over to Sabarov. So yeah, if you guys don't know, this game is actually quite long. Uh, well, as seen by the me being on day two and being roughly 5 hours into the game, maybe around there, roughly, give or take half an hour maybe. Yeah. So it's quite long, thoroughly enjoyable, but you know, uh, so yeah, it's great, and it's a game I wanted to play too. So I figured it would be perfect for stream because I want to play it, and I never know what game to play on the stream that isn't just Spelunky 2. You gunman? You're gunman. Sippy sippy. Hi Drama Llama, welcome back. We're on day two now. And we're gonna travel by boat. Missed your last stream. I could tell you what I could read you the update if you want to know what happened. Um, because I posted a little very short synopsis. Oh, I accidentally pinged everyone in my server twice. A little short synopsis of what happened. We weren't hated by everyone anymore. We found out about the theater. Found out about drinking Twire to enhance hearing and vision. Um, we can sleep in both Vlad and Lara Ravel's houses. The man that buys broken or used items. And we went to the funeral at the start of this stream. And now we're headed to. Well, I was going to go to the Polyhedron next. Hello, sir. Where are you going, friend? What plan is next to follow? I plan to go on with my life. What say the townsfolk? The townsfolk? They're so alike, aren't they? A backdrop, faceless. They surely know nothing important, right? A hive, a swarm, a flock. No use for names. Whatever one knows, they shall all know in turn. Maybe we only played until day 3 or 4 in Pathologic 2. Why should I care? The crowd is but... Sorry. The crowd is but a many-headed beast, like it or not. You're but one such head. They know you better than you know yourself. Have you heard them, Barack? Communication. See how it finds a meaning. See how it finds a common. See how it means finding a common ground. Oh my god. Oh yeah. They were eager to communicate with me yesterday. My ears are still ringing. They all know something of your tale, Barack, and from each one a different strand of it. Some know where you're to go, others will say why you must go, and some will warn of danger, terrible danger, that you may avoid. So I'm the only one who knows nothing. That is because you are alone, Barack, confused, alone, losing the plot, Barack. Does not the map of your own mind suffice? Then talk, communicate. Hear me now. Keen seasoned tots, the town's own young. Indeed, already know who waits for you today. If you still doubt, then speak to anyone, any child. Guess I'll go looking for a child. Yeah. Yeah, children. Dogheads. Hate to break it to you, big fella, but we don't just let anyone in. What do you want? I'm here to speak to Khan. Khan, what do you want with him? Wanted to meet him. We'd know if he wanted to see you. Know why you're all grown up? Because you forgot how to lie. There's an art to it. Got me there. Never been a good liar. Okay, so that's that. We're going to Sabrov now. And that was all my quest for the day so far. Now, lend me your eyes and ears. We trust you, so we'll let you in on the game. Oh, sounds important. Very much so. We've never ever allowed an adult into the great game. It's forbidden. He'll be the first, or rather, the second. Believe me, we wouldn't invite you if not for that first one. What first one? The one. The one everyone's after. The one who's, well, the old man. I mean, you, father. I mean, you know. What? Are you kidding? Impossible. All evidence points to this. They leave strange items in our game. Everyone's scared. We wanted to catch them ourselves at first, but Sleepy had convinced us it was serious. Oh, he's a bit sleepy, I see. That we need you, especially since it does concern you. What items? So, let me explain. We have these caches, lots of them, all over the town. It's where we leave little messages and gifts for one another. It's a test of intuition. If you find one, you get to the next level. It also tests greed. Whoever takes items out without giving anything in return gets kicked out. But that's not important. Not what you should be thinking about. What should I be thinking about then? The murderer left some items tonight. From the old man. Bloody. Something. And a scary note. Saying that they'll know if we try to catch him. That we're reading it. That they see us all. It shook me in my boots. Where'd you find those items? There are two caches nearby. The dam and the bowsprit. Go, and you'll see for yourself. Only, if you take from a cache, leave something. Respect the rules or it'll all go south. I do respect rules. I will follow them. The players already gather here in the stone yard. Next to the caches, I mean. They've already been to the middle town in the earth. Maybe they found something there too. I believe three parties are already here. They might know more, but I don't know where they are. I've been standing here waiting for you to pass by like an idiot. Thanks for waiting. So maybe I want to go. It's nap time. Good night. Good night, Slothman. Isn't it 3 p.m.? It isn't. Never mind. Get some sleep. Sippy, sippy. Yeah, Drama Llama. The stream has updated. Oh, the stream has gotten slightly more high tech since the last time you were here. Um, I have added a stream elements overlay, which means that chat is now on screen as you can see, and we also have alerts which pop up with a little nuke red penguin, um, which I'm very excited for. I spent a solid 15 minutes setting it up. Very high tech. I'm telling you, buddy. Very high tech. Now, I know about egg. Oh, with this, I give you some of my hope. We have no doctor now. Who will help us? Who will treat our injuries or deliver children? You're a surgeon. You can do all of that. So have some of our hope, and hope often leads to love. I haven't carried this item for so long. I haven't carried this item for long. There's little of me in it. Still, have some of my warmth. Warmth. Okay, so yeah, we're headed just straight down there. Doggy. Look alive, brothers and sisters. This one is in cahoots with Notkin's crew. So tell me, old man, which side are you really on? Depends on who you are. We're the dogheads, and they're the soul and halves. We're above, and they're below. We live in the tower. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription, Drama Llama. I'm still working on it. It had the little guy pop up. I could probably have it stay for a little longer. I'm figuring it out. Still figuring it out. But thank you for the subscription. That means so much to me. They're drawn to animals and we reach for the stars. What's so hard to comprehend? So you're the good guys and they're the bad. A little war on your hands, eh? Are you dumb? This isn't a game of cops and robbers. It's serious stuff. They're pulling the town one way and we another. How does that even work? That's our great conflict, old man. The soul and a half see our tower as the root of all evils, and we can't live without it. The tower makes people into super people. The soul and a halves would rather become mindless pets. I don't know about that voice. I started it with them, with her, with them, and it just kind of went like that. I'm thinking it works. So if they want to be beasts, why are you the ones wearing the dog masks? Nuke Red Pet. That's a good. You know what? There we go. For a good reason. These masks remind us we're still beasts, and the true humans inside us are yet to come out. They can't see well, are almost deaf, and speak only in gibberish. Lots of room left for growth. I need to redo that emote because it looks bad. Like it is not a good emote. Nuke Red Begone was drawn by D Hex. I'm a big fan of that one. It's great. And what's with the 4-on-1? First off, it's 4-on-1.5. He does hit. Thank you. I don't know which ones I made. That's Frankie Faces emotes. Oopsies. I made Nuke Red Eyes, which I need to redo because that's bad. Nuke Red Art was made by Jackros64. D-Hex made Nuke Red Sus. Nuke Red Sad was drawn by Rojoran. Nuke Red Pet was the Nuke Red character guy, who's drawn by Difel. And I put it into the pet thing. I made Nuke Red Love, which I need to redo. And that's all I have on here for now, like on Twitch. But there's a couple more, like the Nuke Red Pog, which was also drawn by Difel. That was what appeared on the screen when the little thing appeared, when the alert. Yeah. He does have a soul more than ordinary folk. Second, we're not here to kick his ass. They're the only one. They're the ones that keep. Ah, They're the ones keen on bashing us with clubs and worse. Us, we're a peaceful bunch. We fight only in self-defense. Why do you drive him up there like that cat up a tree? We're teaching him discipline. He should get used to heights. You don't mind if I go upstairs and talk to him, do you? Go ahead. Who's stopping you? See for yourself. The higher you go, the better it gets. I find down below no less fascinating. Yeah, right. Have fun with all the stiffs and maggots around you. Not all there is. Coward, fool, traitor. More soul in the hands. Those fellas seem interesting. That gang. Yeah, once again, thank you for the subscription. It's very kind of you. Smokey. Hi there, Smokey. So what did they tell you? I'm not doing a voice for this one. So what did they tell you? You kids play curious games these days. Our times are simpler. It used to be peaceful. Each gang only mingled with their own, but recently it escalated into an outright war. To be honest, we struck first, but that's because they got under our skin. You be on your way, big man. Adults have no business with our wars. Are you sure you don't need my help? We'll manage on our own. To be fair, it's beautiful up here. It's all right. All will be quiet when we gather at the station this evening. That's our no man's land. A good place. So you gather at the cargo station? At the passenger one. We used to gather at the cargo, but it was cooler. But now it's all boarded off. You only end up with broken legs, and we've got girls and kids there, so... girls and little kids there, so... Now we gather at the platform. I'll drop by if that's fine by you. Stop prying. Grown-ups are not welcome where we gather. You ruin everything. I peek with just one eye. Oopsies, pressed the wrong button. So I believe that might be our first formal introduction to the Soul and a Halves. Like, other than seeing them a bit ago, I believe at the start. What is this? N? Children's stash is here somewhere. Let's find it. Woman. I forgot if I can... I've no clue what this does. Our tie is in the termitary, isn't she? Why was it locked? Will they open it soon? Wait a second. What Taya? Taya Tai Cheek? Taya Tai Cheek. But we call her Mother Superior. Mother Superior! Isn't that cool as heck? It's Capella's idea. It's cool, alright. Cool as heck. I need to talk to her. Hey kid, give me your egg. What you giving me with this thing? Well, a little joy, I suppose. Alright, I'll give you, what would you like? Some rest. Isn't that for seeing direction of thoughts? It might be. Wait, like, this is, but I get this by pressing C. I don't know what this does. It could be. That's sneaking. You can sneak in this game. You learn more every day. Hoping that isn't the stash. It probably isn't. Hello, sir. Hoping that isn't the stash. It probably isn't. The air feels solid around this house. So I could find the stash, but I do have a thing I need to do, so I'm gonna go and do that. No, yeah, that might be sneaking. It probably is. Because I know that, like, you can hold control to see into the matrix and know where everything is. Closer. Give me that in exchange for water. I've carried this thing for several days. It wasn't easy, of course. With this, I share with you my fear, my sorrow, and my anger. It was tough, but now it's become a little easier. Just a little. Thank you for easing my burden. In return, I give... No, no. Just have some of my warmth. My man needs that warmth. He's going. I can't give him some of my grief right now. Not now. I don't want to give you my bones. Morphine. Thimble is not worth enough for that. So boring. How much longer do we have to wander the streets? Stop wandering then. Capella said we can't go to the Nutshell until this evening, so we wait. The Nutshell? Why is it called that? Because it's empty. Plus, it's close to the station. You mean the passenger station? Oops. You should know about this. Just forget it. Already forgotten. I'm going there tonight. I'm going there tonight. Let's go. Okay, so Termitary's locked. Because Boss Lad shut it down. Spring. Sure. Sure. Spring and peanuts. I don't know if that... I'm assuming that'll be helpful. Maybe it won't. Maybe I just bought it for no reason. We'll find out. That sounded good. Oh, this is kind of funny. I meant to set up a Discord command right before the stream started, and then I didn't. So that's pretty cool. I mean, like, I could do it now, but it's not worth it because I don't want to. Thank you. How am I doing? I could, you know what? I'll eat my apple. Yummy. New great pet. Okay, so the only thing, so like, I want to say a command for what? A link to my Discord server. Just like typing an exclamation point Discord in chat, which is not a command and does not work, I believe, because I don't think I set that up. Meat. I think instead it's just like linked under the stream or something. And that makes me think. So I initially wanted to start streaming like 2 years ago because I was like, okay, or not, maybe not 2 years ago, but like early last year. So I started streaming around mid last year. So early last year, I'm going to set that up right now real fast while I'm telling this story. So early last year, I had a really just cool idea. What if I got a what if I started streaming and got like affiliate so I could link it to a Discord server and just always have those emotes with me? And I thought, oh, that's so cool. And then I thought, I'm never going to be able to do that because that why would I do that? There's no point because I'm not going to be able to gain an audience for it. And look at me now. It took 1 week of streaming Clone Drone in the Danger Zone. Um, because people really like that game. And look at how far I've come. Streaming Pathologic on my computer. Here, I have to open up my browser for this. I'm hoping it doesn't kill my computer. Because that does happen. Um, that has been known to happen to me. So if the stream suddenly just dies for whatever reason, I'll be really upset, but not surprised. So here, let me. Also, welcome to the server. That's I don't have messages on. I just kind of have the tab open. Here. There. Here, I'm gonna check. It works. Let's go. Okay, back to the game. So, Saburov sure seems ready to take up the reins of power. It's about time, if you ask me. Why is that? Because he can't trust people, that's why. The rule of the three families was about trust in each other and in the townsfolk. The damned nobles trusted people to govern themselves. And the people? They're unruly beasts. They don't respond to kindness, only strength. In my experience, people respond better to kindness. Our rulers were kind and lenient. Where did it get us? Yesterday blood flowed like water and a woman was burned to death at the Bone Steak lot. Trust. Ha! Leniency only leads to corruption. What we need is someone who can keep the rabble in check. It wasn't kindness that killed those people. Oh, no, it's just loading. Hello. Where do you think you're going, buddy? I just want to ask something. Everyone here wants to ask something. I'm not here to join the watch. I'm a doctor. I don't give a damn. Wait your turn like everyone else. Must be nice to have all the time in the world. I hate that guy, you know? Greetings. Sorry to inform you that you're officially banned from joining the watch. Governor's orders. Great. Am I banned because I'm a doctor? I should be able to do what I want. I would like to remind you that you're currently on probation until the murderer of Simon Kane, Isidore Barak, and several others. Simon is dead. Oh. And several. Oh, wait, no. Simon is dead. I remember that. And several others is brought to justice. You're still considered a suspect. There's evidence against you. Enough blabbering. I'd rather speak to Saburov myself. Is he inside? Are you here about the house? What house? Your own, of course. On the governor's orders, it was locked down during the investigation of Isidore Barak's death. Since the investigation is over, the governor can grant you access. Is that why you're here? I guess it is now. Okay, let's go and get our house. Let's go and save the game. You Saburov?
Just wait. I'll restore order.
Oh, it's you. We made you a prime suspect yesterday. By mistake. Sorry, that was rash. You were too convincing a suspect. But I won't hear you complain. The error wasn't irrevocable. Right, not like you had me executed or anything. Nothing irrevocable about being branded a murderer and hunted like a dog. Spare me the sarcasm, Barack. Let's get this straight. You're still a suspect, and you'll be a suspect until the murderer is found and proven guilty. The only reason you're walking free is something called the presumption of innocence. Do I make myself clear? Good thing some smart people told you about that. Anything else I can help you with? My house is locked. Do you have the key? The house was locked by the committee that examined the crime scene. There may be evidence. It's in your best interest, and that of the committee. The investigation that doesn't exist. Great. You may have the key. The house is your property, and I have no legal grounds to prevent you from your access. So I can go home now? If you want to go immediately, you won't be allowed in anyway. Why? The district was blocked off on my orders, and Bachelor Dankovsky's advice. Staying there might be unhealthy. Only medical personnel are allowed. But I recall that you're a doctor, correct? Yes, so I can take care of my own health. Let's read that. Oh, it's a pass. Touch. Pass, signed and stamped by Saburov. I'm kind of hoping I don't need to carry that around for the entire game. I'm gonna save the game. I still talking to you? No. So I can... What? It's... 7? 7, yeah. Okay. Let's go check out our house. Okay, so I can only stream this game if like I have the graphics quality and like render distance really low, but it is just unnerving to see people just it's unnerving to see people glide across the ground. The Tanners, I'm unwelcome here. That's because I killed a man. How good. Game surprisingly hardware intense. My computer just is not built for streaming. It was built off of a part list that someone gave me a little while ago, like a good like year or two ago. And I built it, and it was built to be upgraded, and I haven't upgraded it yet. So, eventually, maybe. Wait a second.
When sugar dissolves in tea, it's not lost, is it? Neither will you be.
I love inventory management. That's why I play games. Okay, so I'm really hoping that I don't find two infected women in this house. Very good PC, and the game still fills it with smoke. Your room with smoke. That's Lord. See, I think I actually have a problem with my fans, because whenever I turn my computer on, it it just starts like making a lot of noise, like far more than it should, and it's very worrying. Um, but it might be fine. So so maybe there won't be two infected women in here that I have to dodge and duck and weave and dive from. Else I get like infected. Because I'd rather not get infected. Okay, let's go. Inventory management. Okay, I'm really hoping. I only know about them from Pathologic 1. I'm just hoping they aren't in this, because I On my second run of the game, I managed to get past them without getting infected. I did that entire run without getting infected. That is my magnum opus forever. But I just don't know that I could do that again because I haven't played this game, so I don't know what's up.
My chest keeps catching up, Rose. Orders. Leave the halls.
I do not fear death, and neither should you. Death, to a doctor, is but a partner in conversation, the constant witness of our work, even when we succeed. It is not old age or what.
I found a spare key. These key thefts are becoming concerning. Your equipment is far from cheap, is it not? It would serve no one if it gets stolen. And do keep in mind that if our small arrangement is uncovered, I too will have to bear the consequences. I turned around and all of a sudden there was this zombie woman walking. It's scary.
Comes
It's
that
like I
out.
I knew that it was a psychological horror game.
I am instead beset by the thought that I might fail.
I knew Pathologic was a psychological horror game, but I wasn't ready for that. Wait, I have a key to a secret factory building. Handy, I can't always sleep at other people's places. Has been defiled, so I'm just not gonna be here. Keep at home
So
now.
my role.
Catching up, Rose.
Make haste, son.
Leave the halls.
I truly need you.
Okay,
Father,
we're not going in there.
brother.
We're not going in there. We're leaving this place. We Here, one second. I'm getting a call from my father.
All right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be one more minute. I have to do a thing real fast. Okay. Okay, back to the grind. Back to the grind. So, I came here to pay my respects to your father. Don't force me out. Sorry, it's past messages. Getting rid of them. Don't force me out. Did you know him? I didn't. He was already dead when I arrived. So you're just doing it for... Why did you come, then? I want to understand him. Why? I talk to people a lot, and they said a lot of good things about your father. Talking to people is my greatest skill, you know? They open up and turn from puppets to actual living... Sorry, actual living humans? Are you going to live here now? No, this house is unclean. Nice stuff, though. Cloak. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, there. Ba, ba. Metal scrap. I have nowhere to put this. I will get rid of the bloody bandage for now. Because why have a bloody bandage when I could just have two clean ones? And use them both. Ba-ba. Oh, there's tinctures. Boosts immunity. Reveals disease symptoms when given. Okay, so that means that I'm leaving a lockpick here, and I'm getting that. Then I'm leaving this here. Here, how are my stats? I could eat eat you, take that, do that, one of these, you, inventory management, and in there. Hi there. Why are you here? I live here. Well, I come bearing a sanitary order, so I'm here to examine and quarantine the place. You won't like it in there. Really? Why? It's the air is unhealthy somehow. It might irritate your tender skin. Is that so? Still, with your kind permission, I insist on examining the place. Even with your unkind permission, even your unkind permission would do. But if you struggle to provide that, I'll do fine without your consent at all. I hope I don't need to threaten you at gunpoint. Go ahead then, examine the place. And if you can explain what's going on, be so kind as to tell me to. By the way, this is what's strange. Mold, I guess? Is it mold? That thing your house is covered in? Do houses often get scabs around parts? Around these parts? What mold? What on earth are you talking about? No, the bachelor's just a huge dick. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so this area is infected, yeah. Okay, so actually, we are headed over here now. We're gonna talk to these guys, though. Doesn't seem rough to the touch. Have you tried? They say it is, even if it doesn't look like it. Looks greasy, though. It's like that saying, what was it? Rough as Dutch, safe to touch. Smooth as bone, leave it alone. Yeah, that one. Only I always thought it was about the road less taken and such. Rough means a hard choice. Smooth, taking an easy path. And we all know where those lead, right? Right. I really should leave this place. Breathing this soot can't be healthy, right? And who is that touching this thing? That can't be, no, it's no pointless risks. Yeah, yeah. The house is all sick. Must be shingles. Verochka, Verochka, Verochka had shingles last year. Mom thought it was the cough. Thought it was the coughs. Then the doctor said it was just shingles, rash shingles. Got it from a cat. That's what he said. What doctor was that? Grandfather Isidore. He's a good doctor. He gave Verochka an ointment from herbs and ground stuff, and she got better in a week. Only we had to cut her hair. If you ever get sick, go to him. He'll cure you in a second. Thanks, kiddo. It's great advice. If I ever get sick, I'll go right to him. Why'd you get sad all of a sudden? You're saying the house is sick, huh? Oh, can't you see? Dad says it's soot. But I don't think it's soot. But a house isn't alive. It can't get sick. And who told you that? All the houses are alive around here. Come on, it's made of stone and wood. Nuh-uh. They can breathe and talk. For real. Don't you believe me? Of course I believe you. Okay. What's going on over here? What are you gawking at? Do you know who he is? He's Whitebeard's son. His dad went crazy yesterday and hurt people. So now you want to stone him to death? He started it. There's a bit too many of you and only one of him, don't you think? He's the same as his father. Ask him. Ask him why his dad is called Whitebeard. Ask Whitebeard. Ask him. I'd rather ask you. That's 'cause he's a drunk. He gets smashed and attacks people. He raised a hand against my mom last year. A son does not answer for his father's actions. Why do you get in our way? One way or another, we'll get him. Go get his father if you want, but leave the kid alone. I won't tell you twice. My dad didn't hurt anyone yesterday. Tell him to get off of me. I'll handle this. He's A son does not answer for his father's actions. So I could probably stop by my factory building and just drop off stuff real fast. That's probably what I want to do, honestly. So, where is it? Is it just down? What are you? No, it's this way. Hi there. Apple. That lockpick is full durability. I want it. Hi there. Marbles. Safety pin. I don't... These heal me, but I haven't taken damage. But I kind of still want them in case. I might just put them in storage. Yeah, I might just put them in storage, though. Can I go around this? I can't. There's a wall. So I'm assuming the children are all meeting at the thing when it gets dark. So I've got a little bit till then. By the way, if I stutter over words a little bit, it's because oh, it's because I don't speak that much like normally. Like I talk quite a bit. I'm not like I'm a talkative guy. I'm a talkative person, but like looks like we found our first one. So with this, I'm going to leave. With this, I'm going to leave. Okay, so I'm a talk. Right, my bad. Right. So I'm a talkative person, but I'm not like fully used to just like spending this much time talking. Because this is a lot of talking. Doing a little stream. It's an awful lot, and I just don't do that much. It's a lot. Thank you for reminding me to finish my train of thought. Um, that it just happens. Just happens sometimes. Let's see. Package. Oh, that wasted a lot of time. Okay. Can I open this? Open, use. Charm. Okay, so this is my house. Let me in. Welcome to the machine. Home sweet home. Where's my storage? Where? Here. It's so big! I'm not putting those on. Give me my money. Okay, so it's so big. Your narration really adds to the stream in a game. I am trying my best. I do what I can. I just
Put my trust in paw, claw, and whisker. Not you, Drifter.
Sir? There's a boy here?
What are you afraid of?
Hi, Sticky.
That they'll get mad?
Hi there. Hell, what's going on here? I'm not leaving. You got that? You got it. Are you catching rats or something? Why are you yelling at me? Old man and I, we used to do a bunch of stuff down here. I even figured out how to crystallize blue. He was cooking crystal meth. Made extracts myself. You think I was just helping him? I know a lot of stuff. Aren't you a smart one? No need to be nasty. Mind your manners. What is that thing? It's a mixer. Old man used to make medicine here. Like tinctures, I think he called it. Extracts, or all the gross stuff. So how do you operate it? Sticky Heisenberg. So true. So true, Ingrid. So true. Welcome to the stream. For some reason, neither of them works. Can you fix them? And I'll do anything. Just don't make me go. Let's see, maybe I can fix them. Uh, Tinker. No, no. Okay, okay, okay. This is what I was born for. Okay. Let's go. Tinker. We need to cook Sticky. Okay. I hear you now, but waste no breath. I remember you, Tumbler Toy. You used to pretend you were alive when I was little. Now he would have said, this place is our true home. One can work here. Even though I've never been here before. And yeah, home is where your work is. You can sleep here. I can store my things here. Not like I carry everything around. You can perform operations here, and of course, make medicines. Love this little guy. So, I'll figure out more about him. I'm assuming that you've played this game before. This is my first run of Pathologic 2, and I haven't finished my Clara run of Pathologic HD, or Classic HD. And of course, make medicines without being disturbed by it. You were a true master. I'm not fit to fill your shoes. Live here, son. Live here and continue our work. This place is yours now. Here, you can do anything. I know. No, here you can do anything. That's exactly what he would have said. Again, more. Oh, you played the... Yeah, yeah. I didn't stream it, but mainly because I started it and then couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. The only thing that got me through that, a lot of it, is just keeping random videos on, like hour-long uh, video essays, and I just listen to them while walking from place to place. At least I can run in this. And I still need to do Clara when I get around to it. The the alembic works, Golden Hands. Now let's review what it's for. Remember Olmar's? Of course, it's a tincture made from herbs. Correct. Tinctures are tinctures are the foundation of every treatment. The steppe has graced us with its wonderful herbs. Twire, the queen of plants, Sweevery, Ashen Swish, White Whip. White Whip. Tell me, what's so good about them? They uncover the symptoms of disease. They have astringent properties, I believe, and thus improve immunity. Properly prepared, a good tincture is a powerful booster. Whoever added the running mechanic to Patho 2 needs a kiss on the forehead. So true. They do. Correct. They reveal the symptoms of a disease and improve immunity. How would you make a tincture? With clear water, no ethanol. Steppe herbs are too delicate. Different combinations will reveal different symptoms. However, all yeah, yeah, Onente. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I wasn't. Clear water and two different herbs. You can find both here. Look in the cabinet. Make a single Ulmar for a start. All right. You okay? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I wanted to go to the kids, but maybe that's not an option. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, you and Brew. Where where's my little where's my Hi there. Our mom has some sort of wicked disease, doctor. Can you give my little sister something to keep her safe? She's a frail one. This September is truly foul. It is indeed. Prophylaxis. Uh, take my tincture. Administers immunity booster. You recommendations. You did all you could. That doesn't sound like I did enough. Oh, so he's like a tutorial guy for this. That's kind of cool. Good. Now let's get down to curing people. What always comes first? Uh, we need to determine which layer hides the sickness. So good at this. Correct again, but you're forgetting something. Pain. Pain is our great ally. It reminds us we're still alive. It drives us to action. However, when a patient is in unbearable pain, we cannot uncover which layer has come out of balance. Of course, we must always keep pain in check. You're better off without preparing Omars that relieve pain. That knowledge is taboo. Stick to morphine and you'll be fine. Any medicine is fine if it lets you avoid making cuts. I'll stick to morphine. Status infected bones, nerves, blood, pain, infection. Administer a painkiller. Let's go and grab a painkiller. Morphine. Let's give him a painkiller. Okay, pain went down. It is time for the most important part. Do you remember what a mete is? A meat? Mete? I'm not gonna get that right. I hope you know. I do. It's one of the three layers of the body. They're bones, nerves, and flesh. This one has always struck me as strange. What about blood and internal organs? Why aren't bones the deepest layer? I told you time and time again that triangular plots ruin imagination. I also told you that our ancestors perceived the world as a single whole. And treasure. Sorry. I remembered I got a text earlier about dinner, and I had to see if I got a response because my phone is on silent and thus does not light up when I get a message. Oopsies. Uh, and treasured its many links and connections. Respect the clarity of thought they possessed. What is the most important part in your knowledge of the layers? Any disease always hides within one of the three. At first, at least. Knowing the exact nature of an illness is not necessary for healing. Affecting the correct layer, however, can bring a patient back to normal. How do Olmars and different herbs correspond to these layers? Every combination of herbs is linked to a single layer. You can link them to colors for mnemonics, white, yellow, rusty. An Olmar can reveal symptoms of a layer of the same color. Let's say you're making an Olmar from two herbs. How do you know which color you'll get? One of the herbs decides. You'll learn the properties of the herbs in due time. Only this way will you understand how things are connected. Grab more herbs and water. Prepare an Ulmar of every color. Go in blind for now, and the herbs will reveal themselves to you. Try and try again. This is how you'll learn to link things together. 3 tinctures, 1 of each color. I'll try. Okay, yellow. Orange. White. Really love how they updated the medicine mechanics in the game to make it more complex. It's really cool. So I didn't know how to do medicine in the other game, like at all. I just kind of put them in. I know that some were different. When I did my Artemy Barak run, or my Haruspex run, I just decided I didn't want to deal with the infection mechanic. So I just saved the game every like 5 seconds. Just little F5, F9 if something went bad. And that was how I played it. And I don't regret that, because I don't like dealing with the infection. An Omar of every color is linked to a specific layer. Tell me how. It can only reveal the symptoms on that layer. Correct, however, there's a catch. What do you think it is? Symptoms can be misleading. One can't immediately uncover the symptom that pinpoints a single layer as the one out of balance. Yes, your job is to eliminate all the wrong possibilities. Yet every single tincture I give the patient hurts them. That is so. You have to keep an eye out for pain levels. It is time to act, son. Uncover the symptoms. Determine which layer is out of balance. Do your best to use as few Ulmars as possible. You have everything you need. I'll be observant. The first game doesn't really encourage experimenting and figuring out brewing stuff. I also mostly save scummed when I got infected. I didn't do that for my bachelor run, because I figured, well, no, I got infected really early and didn't know I could do that. But, you know, I managed. Oh, pupil style. Okay, you're getting a little painkiller. Only play bachelor, but we do a bit of save scumming. It's either bones or nerves. Okay. So bones, your nerves, aren't you? No, it's one of those. Okay, so it's fever. It could be any three. I don't know that I'm doing this right. Definitive nerves. Administer correct antibiotic. Okay. Now you know which layer that the illness is hiding on. It's time to administer antibiotics. A single one, right? Yes, you can administer a single one. Antibiotics are harmful, as you know. You'll learn to make your own, but later. For now, you can use pills. There should be a stash around here somewhere. Choose the correct one. No room for mistakes left. I already took them? Yeah, I already took them. Fixes the bone layer. This is nerves. Fixes the nerves layer. Doesn't complete. Yeah, I don't. I'm hoping treatment successful. Yay! The infected zones in the first game are so ridiculous. It's either you save scum or get infected on the first day or two of the plague. It's it's just I'm walking like I'm so this is me. My cursor's me. I'm walking and suddenly like I, six different like ghosts just come at me, and I was playing and I was trying to move as fast as possible. I was doing a gamer move. I was holding A and W. I was side strafing the entire time, and you just can't get past them. It's just so annoying. See, that wasn't so hard. Soon you'll remember everything. You'll make a great healer. A healer I'll be proud of. I'm so sorry you won't be around to see it, Father. Alright, goodbye, Tumblr. Playtime? No. New red pet. Yay. So, hi there.
It feels like someone's pulling my strings.
Hello? Anyone in there? Can you hear me? For a moment, you just stood there. Feeling bad, maybe? The air's thick here in September. Breathe in too deep and you'll pass out. The clouds coming at you while getting chased by 10 rats. Rip. Okay, at some point, I just decided I'm not dealing with these, and I just started shooting them. Like, it just wasn't worth it at some point. And I still don't regret that. I would continue doing that. And I will continue doing that. If I get the Derringer as Clara. Uh, for a moment, you just stood there. Feeling bad, maybe? The air's thick here in September. Breathe in too deep and you'll pass out. It's just remembering Father. So does it work now? The alembic? It does. What about the big one? I'll fix it too. Would you like me to look for scrap metal? What do you need to fix it? Cogs and stuff? I need a special toolkit for it. Oh, you can find toolkits in shops, but rarely. But it's doable. But I don't think anyone's selling one now. But if I see one, I'll let you know. Well, I haven't seen a single toolkit anywhere over the past few days, so if you find one, let me know. Thank you. What do you need? Yeah, you need a toolkit. You need a toolkit. You are the same thing. Tinctures go down here. Twirine goes down there. Thank you for the follow, Ingrid. Do you want me to read the W's too? I can read the W's if you want. Could never hit the rats. I should put on the gloves. I should put on the gloves. I love the gloves. Yas, tincture.
What are you afraid of? Did
Oh, oh, it's saving.
they'll get mad? Huh?
So can I save the game in here? Oh my god, I can drink. That makes the house so much better. Oh, my dog is barking. Here, 1 second. Uh, Here, I will be right back. I need to. Ingrid Triple Dubs is what they call me in the streets. I'll be right back. Hello, chat. It's me. I'm back. I was talking to my parents. Bullman. Yes. Yeah, my man. Stein by na. Hello, new Karen. That's not right. That's not right. See, I brought your bull. Cleaned it up, too. We took Katangi never swindle one another. I hope it does talk one day. So you say it'll warn me of danger? It will, new Karen. You believed me, and for that you'll be rewarded. Mother Boro and Suak will be my witness. Or be my witness. Bayarla Bayarla Kayala. I'm not gonna do those right ever. Thank you. I'll call it a lucky find. So you got anything to say? Got any surprises in store for me? I hope you're not gonna. Yeah, I hope you're not about to talk just yet. I should give you a name. Perhaps you want to introduce yourself. It's not fair for me to name the bull when like of course the bull might have its own name already. So now we're gonna run over to the kids because they should be having a fight club. How's my exhaustion? It's getting up there, but we're all right. Here, I'm there, scrolling down on my OBS audio mixer thing so I can see how loud I am while I'm talking instead of just assuming that I'm good. And it isn't reaching too far into the yellow, so I think I'm fine. It also doesn't look like any sort of like filter I set up is working on there, so you good? Okay. Thank you. I didn't check the audio for the stream at all, so it's probably something I should do if I'm gonna be streaming, like more and more, because I'm trying to stream every Friday. White Yellow, red, blue, green. What are you kids doing? Train summoning. Is it working? There's too few of us, not enough power. Do you all call at once or take turns? Why do you ask, Uncle Hunchback? And you're so huge, like a giant. I sure am. Eat healthy and you'll be just as big. Actually, you are really big. Maybe you can help. Do you know how to train summon? I used to, but it's been a while. Look, first you have to wish really hard. Really, really hard for it to come. Can you do that? Well, I can try. Next, you gotta give it a name. It needs to be an adjective, so that it'll be adjacent. Got it? Abrupt. Last, find the dead end of a railroad. Southeasternmost one that goes into the steppe and curves a bit. Stand there and think real hard about how it needs to come soon, and call it by the name held in your mind. Will you? Fine. Perhaps we'll try later. Hi there. 2 weeks late already. I'm waiting for a wonderful parcel. Candy? Nope, stamps. My daddy's peaked cap from the war. Sounds cool. Racing train, fast, faster, fastest train, speedy, lightning quick, immediate. Ugh, guess I'm choosing the wrong names. No, no. What about hurricane? I would never tell kids to I would never advocate for children swearing. Never. Not once. I can't go in there. Okay, so I guess the only other thing I have to can I just yeah. The only other thing I have to do is stop by the termitary today. What do you got? Spring? Metal scrap? Toast. You are 6. Charms are 6? Maybe later. Okay, warehouses. Yeah, I'm only rats live here. No. I kind of wish that I could live here. So I could be like a little rat lad, little rat fellow. How's it going? And here comes Artemy, Artemy of the Academy. What do you need? Any insight on what's going on around town? Oh, I've got insight. Got everything in sight. I like this guy. I like that. Death has his hands full. Our grand leader Simon drew his last breath. What else do you want to know? The bosses and their schemes, or the rumor mill? The bosses, sure. Tell me about the balance of power. Still the same. Savarov the Hawk's in charge. And he's all squawk. The Canes, as usual, rack their brains on how to move the town downriver. Quacks all. The tower already floats. Mark my words, they'll hang the next district in the clouds. As for the master, well, he's the master. The rat district is for the rats. You mean Fat Vlad? Sure do. He's sitting pretty, the ugly bastard. Putting me at the heart of the warehouses. No complaints here. Quaint little abode, and under my feet, a whole railroad. You don't bother Vlad, and he won't bother you neither. He's a scumbag. He's a moneybag first and foremost, friend. He runs this whole machine. Feeds the town, allows us to earn our keep. Not just me, but everyone here. How many folks work at the cannery? The station. The warehouses alone house 400. and everyone gets paid solid coin. Yeah, coin. Just one. Barely enough to survive. You steppe people. All you know is herding cows and pushing plows. We have to look to tomorrow, cub. You think the Canes are interested in architecture for, what, its own sake? Even so, who'll pay for it? Gotta think with your stomach some of the time. The master's a shrewd man, although he did ban entrance to the dormitory. That wasn't a fan. What's going on with that? Folks there had problems with Fat Vlad, and almost turned violent. Makes sense, too. 5,000 animals are bound to turn into beasts. You're kind of like a pack of dogs. One howls and the rest follows, but still. Pack of dogs? Check it. No, we love this guy. Still is a step away from stiff. Isn't that one of your tiresome sayings? I wanted to trade with knife. No, I don't want gun. Hold on, isn't there a safe spot? There is. The rats. Is there a way out here? No. It's down here. I'm gonna get a little sippy. Maybe another little sip. I didn't need to do that twice, but I did. Goodbye, rats. What time is it? That's 10:46. And I'm a bit tired, a bit sleepy. So at this rate, I actually might have another thing to do before I go to bed. Which is stop by the theater. Because I'm trying to do that every night. Every day. Because there might be an achievement for it. And, you know me, big achievement hunter. I did not get all of the achievements in Pathologic Classic HD because I haven't played the game fully and also don't care. But no one cares about you in the Cruise Sprawl. Thank you. Glad to know that. Really, really trying my best out here. Get the rat race achievement? I don't know that I did. I don't think I did. Which one was that? If it has to do with like racing rats as Clara, then no, I most definitely did not. Because I am on day 1 of her. Or like day 2, I think. I finished day 1. Katanga. Mother Bado, caress your step. Oh, no. Yargachin? Have some coin. We've collected it. There's a lot. Tell them to let us into the warren. We're scared. The warren? You mean the termitary? It's foul, cramped, suffocating, too high, too concrete, but safe. If you do a rat race on the same day as you get a letter about it in the Harry Specs route, you get an achievement, and it just says, "You're so funny." Amazing. I should do that. I should do that. You're hiding from the mob? They calm down, relax. Why speak of it? Evil is coming, Yargachin. That's not right. You know it too. Inside lives Taya, Overseer Taichik's daughter. She can protect us from any evil. No harm will befall the place where Mother Superior lives. What evil? Tell them to let us in. Fat Vlad will listen to you. Take the money. Just tell him yourself. Alright, give me the money. I'll try. My cash now. So, Lord, there is a lot going on. What do you want? I need to talk to a certain girl. Taya Taichik. You know her? I'm happy I survived all the days. Yeah. No, okay. I spent a really long time trying to do day one of Pathologic, like classic HD, because I didn't know what I had to do, and that was before I like actually looked into it at all. So I just basically skipped the entire first day, and that's it. But I did manage to get the great ending at the end in both of my other runs. So we're we're going. If you want to bother someone, go do it at the pub. Are you looking for trouble? We can help you out. Go ahead and offer them the fat Vlad if you're smart. He's got plenty of room for coins. The man shits money. As for me, I like my head attached to my shoulders, thank you very much. So get out of here. Enough talk. Fat Vlad, huh? There's a thought. I've yet to seriously barter with any teenagers. Okay, so we're going to Vlad now. Ooh, ooh. Hi there. Hi there. What do you got? Still nothing I want. Yet. Food. Wait, is food really expensive yet? Food's probably really expensive right now. Chances are I'm going to be getting most of my food through bartering. You're unwell. Right, that was because I killed a man here. I'm going to mention that every time I see you're unwelcome. No one cares about you. Thank you, hindquarters. Hello, sir. Metal scrap. Don't want it. Child. Don't want it. Okay, across the river. You were in my vision. We we gain a little karma. Okay, it can't just do like drum sound effects like that and not expect me to like look around like something just happened. Hi there, Vlad Olgimsky.
Many a mickle makes a muckle. There's no hurry.
I'm listening. Were you the person who left my father a note? It was attached to a key. What made you think so? Well, it was signed with your initials, and I thought, so there was a key, huh? Yes. I don't throw keys around, I keep them close. Your father had his own house, and he never locked it. Always open. Unafraid of thieves. Thank you, Master Brock, for letting me know. I'll be sure to investigate this mysterious key. Not every key in this town is yours to throw around, boss.
Might makes right.
You're a restless soul, Master Brock, or have you come around to my plan? I need to get into the termitary. For what, if I may ask? There's a girl in there I want to meet. Do you by any chance mean Overseer Tai Cheek's daughter? Yes. Small wonder. Tai Cheek's daughter is adored there, worshipped even. catered to and taken care of. Without you. She'll be fine, worry not. And yet I would like permission to enter. There's no need for you to visit the termitary, my boy. No need at all. It's my domain, and I know what I'm talking about. What's going on there? The rabble rebels, my boy. The rabble rebels. Rebels. The rabble rebels, my boy. The rabble rebels. Working people are easily roused, quick to abandon their humanity and turn into rabid beasts, for that's what they are. It's fine, though. They'll come around. As long as they're rowdy, I keep them locked tight. It'll boil over. This is not my first time. They wouldn't rebel if they didn't have a reason to. You have no idea what you're talking about, Barack. What did they tell you about the termitary? That it's a prison? I built that behemoth of a bunkhouse after the wooden town burnt down. They're crammed together in there? Well, they weren't before. It's tight because they're breeding. Do people breed when conditions are poor? No. They die out. They'd have more space if they did, but they don't. Am I making my point clear? Fine, let's drop the subject. Okay, so I can't reach Taya. Kana's in the polyhedron. Ruben's an idiot. Anything else? A revolver for a couple $1,000? I think that's it. I'm gonna go home and sleep. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm gonna go to the theater and I'm going to watch the musical play. I'm gonna go see Guys and Dolls live at the theater. Oh, didn't mean to jump. I'm really good at this game. Not. I could have sworn there was a man somewhere who just where did he go? I'll find him one day. The marrow. God, the polyhedron looks great at night. New Pantone. Some opportunities have been irreversibly missed, others can still be seized. Several events will unfold this night and become unavailable by dawn. New pantomime is being rehearsed at the theater.
At 12 days. Not so many, but enough. One more day has passed. The town shifts.
I'm getting pretty sleepy. 1 second. Sorry about that. Hi, D-Hex. One thing that I really appreciate in this game is that you can see the district names on the maps that drove me insane in Pathologic 1. Yeah, I would look up the wiki and it'd be like, oh, well, you need to go here. And it's like, I don't know it.
Miracles. I just lay hands on a person and they, if they had cancer or a tumor or something in the blood. I'm not very good with terms, but God loves me.
3 years ago, a cure for typhoid was found. 4 years ago for the Blue Death. A year ago for a strain of smallpox. Science is all-powerful.
Local medicine can do a lot. Although while studying, I started to see it as backwards, but it did work at times.
Well, satisfied with your boasting? Trying to impress each other like little kids? Unbelievable.
Enough with this ridiculous meeting, you bunch of quacks.
No type of medicine will help you here.
Boss man made an extra milkshake at work. Let's go. Dead item shop. Okay, so we go. Here's the plan. Here's the plan, guys. We go to the dead item shop. We sell our things. Then I go to Vlad's house and I pass out. Okay, fish. Ring. Fish hooks. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1. Fish is a lot. I wonder if the ring. Is there any way? You tease. You tease. That's uncool. That's really not cool of you. I I have a fish now. We're gonna raid your voice call in a second. DX, I'm not in a call. I'm simply just here. I'm gonna go take a little nappy at Post Vlad's house. I actually want this back over there. You don't have to be in a call. You're just gonna raid me, is what you're saying. Right? Okay. Okay. Okay, I need to... Let's see. I want to go to the house. I want to sleep for like 2 hours, and then I want to go back and go over to the place. Very descriptive. Mine now. Oh? Dude. Bro, I see how it is. I see how it... I did all... That was all me. He wouldn't have survived that. And what do I get? Not a candle. So, let's say 4 hours? Go?
Hide and seek, tag, hopscotch. Or we could play duck and cover.
Oh boy, frames are down. That's cool. I wonder what's ruining my computer right now. Don't be afraid. We're all on the same side for now, aren't we? Oh yeah, I'm missing a lot of frames. That's not good. Well, in that case, I might actually just end here in a second. We'll see. We'll see. Don't be afraid. We're all on the same side for now, aren't we? What is there to be afraid of? We're all grateful to you. We know protecting us isn't easy, but still you do it. You make sure we live. There's 7 of you. There was Nathan on the list. Where is he? Here. For now. He's the Udurg. Is he behind the door? I'll see. If it gets better after I leave this location, I might keep going. Because I kind of do want to continue playing the game. And I'm only playing it while live, so... Uh... We think it's your father behind the door, but maybe the 8th is transitioning already. Have you discovered who he is? We're curious, too. Why? Because he's the Udurg. If he lives, so do we. If he begins to die, so will be. What's New Durg? Okay, thank you. Oh, no, it's better now. I'm still sleepy. I can go 2 more hours. No more sleepy. And you know what? Imagine that. You just wake up and you just chomp down on an entire fish. Like, yeah, man. I just woke up and just ate an entire fish. It's just what you do. A big old fish. It took up 3 inventory spaces. That's a big fish. Let's go talk to Aspity. Yeah, so for some reason that dream sequence really... My computer really didn't like that dream sequence. First they locked the termitary, then the murders. Now the factory's stopped. Unheard of. Fat Vlad would work us to death. No rest or sleep. His domain never stops. And now they're cordoning off districts too? What's going on? The classic 3 a.m. breakfast. Whole ass fish. I wonder myself. An emergency at the factory, I guess. And now there's some sort of poisonous soot in the air. That's what people say. We'll see what the soot is. This district's now locked off under Dr. Denkovsky's orders. These districts are off limits for anyone except medical personnel. You that Varak guy? Now that's news. What's going on? Why is the area locked off? People say something happened at the factory, like an emission. Toxic soot in the air. Makes your eyes water in a minute. Wouldn't be smart to go in without protection. And what does your beloved Denkovsky say? He says the district is locked down and off limits to anyone but doctors. Barak allowed. Barak. He has memory issues, doesn't he? Immunity boosters. 2 pills, protective clothing, 1 unit. Here you go. Yay. Actually, this is... Okay, guys, let's get infected. That was Okay. That was really fast. I... Straight up, I just walked into it. Like, directly. You know, I could have just not even gone in here. That would have also worked. And I didn't. Damn it. Welcome to the machine. No, don't. Why is this game? Why D-Hex? I don't even know. I wanted to play it. And I'm going to continue doing so. So I'm really hoping that getting infected isn't a death sentence, like in, like isn't going to be a death sentence for me, because that'd be really annoying. Also, how do I get through here? If it if it just did that to me, I if there's no way through here, I might just like be really mad. Hello, sir. I can. That was pretty cool. That was fun. We enjoyed that. Immunity still dropping? Looks like it. Well, there's another thing to start buying. Immunity pills. Hi there. You won't get me banned, right? No. How fares your kind, Katanga? Do you know where... We just said that was pretty cool at the same time. Amazing. Do you know what an Udurg is? What does the Khandra sigil stand for? A body that contains a world. Everyone knows that. But what does that mean? Bikara. It can be a creature made of many creatures, like a family. A taglor. A group of people bound by the same fate. You haven't made it seem... You haven't made it more clear. Our words are erased, Katanga. We turn our father's flutes into sticks. We take old words, big words, and apply them to small things. But the connection to the source is still there. The lines, remember. Yes, connections are like veins. You can't just tear them out. Hey, man. You only have a straight razor, and I do not want a straight razor. Hi, Aspity. It's me, famous streamer Nukered. Sabah will teach us. She knows the way. She speaks to her. Mother Boro talks through her. What will she teach you? She knows her traditions. We've been long oppressed. Now we face extinction. We forget our language, our crafts and arts, the art of talking to earth, the language of herbs, the craft of lines. She advises well. What advising do you need? Not a simple one. I'm sure it's simpler than you think. I have a question for our mother. There's little time left before it all ends. When it happens, would I be allowed to spare the lives of those who trusted me and called themselves friends? Would I be allowed to not kill them? And what happens when the kin flood the town? When the steppe consumes the streets and houses? What shall I do to people then? Dream on. I want to ask Sabha. Will our brothers and sisters be allowed to marry? The kin are, well, kin. We're all children of Bodo. There's so few of us left. You're the townsfolk. That's the only way to survive. We're too different. No, you're not. But that doesn't matter. When the kin swallow the town, there'll be neither wives nor children. Dream on. I would ask Mother about self-sacrifice. She said we must sacrifice everything for our fellow kin. As we prepare to flood the town, I gave everything I had, even my own entrails. Now I'm dying. Did I make the correct decision? What for? I will tell it to Sabah. It's a long story. I should save my strength. If you're asking me, it was a stupid thing to do. You did good. She drinks a lot of milk. She. Who, Reflection, your master? No one knows how she became herself. Suspicion and fear surround a tale of one who left the steppe. She's said to be inhuman, a doll of clay and bone. Shadnak Adig. Adig? Adig. There's blood in her veins. The same can be said of Earth. So what? Those are mere legends. My master waits for her assigned time. 5 years ago, during the first outbreak, Earth cast her with a secret task that must have been fulfilled back then. He's saying that the first outbreak was curbed by your father. However, with vicious force, he changed the flow of history. And Sabah Uspte, Sabah Otun, the one called Aspity by common folk, stayed behind within this world. A groomless bride, a blemish, lost, estranged from her true goals. Believes she owes her life to Isidore, who made her, who foresaw her. What do you mean, May? I like her. She's an have a guy. Assist me. I feel her care. She feigns humanity quite well and holds respect and power in the kin. She rules over this hiding place, where steppe folk can escape from being yoked within Olgimski's cruel mill. Here they can hide and heal and run their midnight markets. Are there many such steppe people? Enough. Enough to flood the town. There will be blood. Your father, whom she worships without understanding, meant the kin not to merge into the town to make a body whole. But we cannot and will not. So she decided to adjust the town to the needs of the kin. She brokers work for the brides and odongs, setting them up as dancers and couriers. One wonders why. You're trying to make them take over. She doesn't know what she's doing. Indeed, she's not human after all, but love does drive her, like it drives you. Love is blind and foolish. Not always.
Kharish Bekhareb
Earth warms. Earth warms your roots, Emshin. Who are all these people, Sabah? What do they want? They respect me, you see. I know not the lines, but I sense the earth. I speak to them on her behalf. They believe I'm made of soil, like the Shabnak Adig, though they don't call me that. They ask such strange questions, Sabah. Why do they come to you? I teach the truth of the kin to these people. I retell our old legends. I remind them of Bodo's will, of how the world is a body. I hear the earth and speak her will for them. I make sure they know where they came from and where they're going. A sick people, a weak people needs this. Our future hangs by a thread. I've talked to them. I suppose I did your work for you. I knew that would happen. You've done well following the lines. You think so? My answers were not the same as the ones you would have given them. They believe they come here for advice. False. They have long since made up their minds. Now only weakness sows doubt in them. We take on the burden of that doubt. Whatever we tell them, they'll do what they think is right. Yeah, I used to flip coins. I always knew what to do before the coin even fell, no matter which side was up. So, with that, I think I'm going to call it for the stream. I think I'm going to call it for the stream. Thank you everyone who showed up. That was a lot of fun. Thoroughly enjoyable. And I can't wait until the next one. Yeah, thank you for showing up. Have a good night, or afternoon, or whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye.